Yo, what's up, what's up? I'm Renz Davis. Welcome to the Renzcast. Renzcast. Dang, that's good. That's Raze. R for Raze, R for Renz, R for Raze Rebellion. Get on that, guys. So, Jake Paul, he is the hemorrhoid on combat sports that cannot, will not, and I guess, there's no way to silence him, I guess. He's just going to keep on mouthing off until he gets his ass knocked out. Pardon my French. But there has been a new update as of today, 36 minutes ago. Jake Paul says he could fight UFC's Kamaru Usman. Conversations are happening. Now, I am curious to see where this goes because I think Kamaru Usman can not only piece this guy up, he could demolish him. And that's not even to say he would cheat or anything. He would just keep it standing. He would aggressively push forward, work the clinch when he has to, get the dirty boxing in, and destroy. But on with the story. This story was made by Michael Guilliam. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. So, the possibility of Jake Paul actually duking it out with UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman took an unexpected turn when the YouTuber revealed the mixed martial arts manager is trying to make it happen. Looks like he bit off more than he could chew. Jake Paul and brother Logan have taken over the boxing scene, duking it out with other internet darlings and even some former athletes such as Ben Askren and Nate Robinson, both of which suffered losses at the hands of Jake Paul. Now, to be fair, Nate Robinson really shouldn't count. He was a basketball player, as I'm aware. Ben Askren was unfortunate, but hey, if you send someone that doesn't know how to swim into the water, they're going to drown. It's as simple as that. Now, with Logan set to battle the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather. My goodness. I'm still trying to figure out how that one's going to work out for Logan. All eyes are set on Jake's next opponent, and while a bout with Kamaru Usman seemed in doubt, it may be more likely than once thought. In an appearance on Chael Sonnen's Beyond the Fight, Jake was asked about the potentially having the opportunity to fight Usman despite UFC president being against working with Jake Paul. Now, just because Dana White says he'll never work with someone doesn't mean it won't happen eventually. Because sometimes it takes a little bit more time than you expect. Sometimes it happens just rapidly. Look at Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. That happened. Let's see. Let's say Jake... Oh, this is from Chael Sonnen. Let's say Jake, say you got a phone call, you get to box Kamara and Dana's going to put the whole thing on. Sonnen hypothesized. Are you open to the idea? Now, I can't do a very good Chael Sonnen impression, but I tried. And apparently Jake Paul is 100%. He replied immediately and said he wouldn't have any issue taking a boxing match against one of the greatest fighters who ever lived. Plus, Jake ended up Plus, Jake Paul ended up teasing that something big is in the works, and that a fight with Usman could very well be in the cards. Now, this is a lot to absorb. Now, honestly, I think this would be a big mistake for Jake Paul, only because Kamaru Usman is a different animal altogether than Ben Askren. Ben Askren was a champion-level wrestler. He was a dominant grappler, and no doubt about it, had Jake Paul versus Ben Askren been a fight between two people in an octagon with the rule set of mixed martial arts, we would have seen Askren getting manhandled. But it wasn't. It was a boxing fight. We saw Ben Askren get himself knocked out, and it happens. Puncher's chance. That being said, Kamaru Usman, he has had a very good rising to the top. I haven't always been a very big fan of him, but man, he has really won me over. Now, whether or not he actually fights Jake Paul in this kind of contest is a different story. I'm excited. I wouldn't mind seeing Kamaru Usman fight Jake Paul. I would definitely cheer him on. It would be something great to behold, to see Jake Paul get himself a slice of that humble pie, maybe the whole humble pie right in the face. That'd be kind of delightful, just saying. But yeah, that was some interesting news. Hopefully this comes to fruition. Hopefully Dana White gets a whole bakery out of this instead of just a slice of the pie. Because hey, we need to see more stuff like this, like spectacle fights. Don't get me wrong, I really adore seeing fights among rankings, fights among top 5 contenders, but let's be honest, it's good to see a freak show fight once in a while. It is very delightful, it is very exciting, and, it makes the day go by. You can't help but talk about it like, oh man, did you see that spectacle? Yes, I did. But yes, thank you all for watching, travel safely, and rock on, guys.
Friends, yes.